Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to have kale popping up all over your yard, literally like weeds. It's really easy. So my first step was to get some microgreen kale seeds. I just tried to find the cheapest I could get for the most number of seeds. And you'll understand why I would get this many seeds when you see my strategy for growing kale. So I just want to show you how I've basically created my permaculture garden / chaos garden. And so I have areas where I just kind of let natural selection decide what's going to grow. Like I kind of scattered some sunflower seeds over here. This is all kale. There's some carrots in here. Those are carrots. This is a passion fruit vine that's pretty much gone nuts. I already have flowers on it, so I'm super excited. I'm gonna make a video about it in a little bit, so I'm not gonna talk about it too much there. There's some more kale. And I mean, these leaves are huge. I don't know if you can see these very well, but I mean, if I put my hand to the bottom, it's all the way up to my elbow. And if you know me, you know how long my arms are. More kale, more kale, more kale. Tons more kale coming up under my lantana, tons more kale coming up under my lemon tree, more kale. And there's 3 different types. You can see that some of them have green leaves, some of them have purple leaves, a bunch more kale popping up over here. It's literally popping up like weeds all over the yard. I'm in Arizona, so it's kind of hard to keep things nice and green. So I'm in the middle of the desert. Most people's yards look like desert. And so I just broadcast seeds since I have so many different microclimates in my yard. And then, you know, whatever thrives in a certain position in the yard will, you know, just pop up. More kale. I cut a bunch of this back because I'm trying to eat more kale since I have so much of it. Fresh kale isn't the most tasty thing in the world to me, but I'm trying to develop a taste for it. There's a bunch more kale coming up here. And some other weeds kind of sneaking in there, but it's all in symbiosis, and so it benefits each other. More kale coming up over here. Some chives hiding back there. More kale. The sunflowers are ridiculous. This thing's like, I mean, I'm 6'3", and I can't even reach the top of it with my arm outstretched. So I would say that's at least 10 feet tall. So it's pretty impressive, and it hasn't even flowered or headed out yet. So just a bunch more stuff. More kale down here. More sunflowers. We had some people over to teach gardening, and so I let them plant a bunch of sunflowers here. So they're going nuts here. They did a good job. More kale, more kale. So pretty simple. Just get a big bag of, and this is called Kale Trio. Just get what's microgreens, get kale microgreens, and literally broadcast them all over your yard. I just took a few handfuls and just threw them in different spots in my yard. And I mean, as you can see, there's probably, I don't know, I would guess like 10,000 seeds in here maybe. So lots of potential things that lots of potential kale that you could grow in your yard. I mean, if you want to be really intricate, you could really make that stretch, but I literally just threw it around just to have it come up. So just edible stuff just popping out of the yard. All right, well, thanks for watching. Hope that inspires you to grow more edible things in your yard.